Good evening, everybody. This is Vonda Evans. And listen, tonight I want to talk about the comment that uh, Kevin Samuels made about the modern woman. Who is the modern woman? Well, let me tell you who she is. She is smart, she's intuitive, she is a go getter, she is spiritual, she is a provider, and she is established. That is who the modern woman is. I don't care if you work in a 9 to 5 or you have your own business. That's what makes up the modern woman. Let me say this to you. Um, During Kevin Samuels' last video, when he talked about modern women are a party of one, men don't care about what you have, we care about who you are. Your master's, PhD, your property, car, whatever is not what men choose. Granted, let me say this to you. I do believe that many men do not go out actually looking for these things. She got to have a PhD, car, etc. But at the same time, because you do have that, don't let somebody put you down. Here's the situation. Kevin Samuels is always talked about women who made 6 figures and who had a career. But that's what he chose. It's easy for him to talk about the bad chicks and those chicks that want to make the man's desire their number one job. But let me tell you something, ladies. When all you think about and focus on is how to make another person happy, you're going to be miserable. Let me tell you something. Life is too short. You have to make yourself happy. You have to be happy from within. I do not care how much you do for somebody else. You always going to fall short. Why? Because they always going to want something more. Let me say this to you. You will be a damn fool, yes, to not have your own bag. Let me say this to you. Love marriage is one thing. I love it. I'm all for it. But you got to secure the bag for yourself. In the event that something happened with your husband and he fall off, you got your own. But you can build together. He got his, you got yours. Stop dumbing down for men. Stop underplaying the fact that you went to night school. You went to day school. You juggle 3 and 4 jobs with 3 and 4 kids to be who you are. You stayed up all night long trying to put together a platform and decorate your office and do what's necessary. And you said, listen, the only thing that's going to take me out is death, because I'm going to put my back into it. And that's what you did. And you don't owe apology to anybody for that. Because you are successful, you shouldn't have to apologize for what you've done, who you are, and you need to pat yourself on the back. Stop allowing people who are miserable to define who you are. Granted, Kevin Samuels was very attractive, nice car. He was the package. Ladies, he was the package. And automatically, women went to him to seek advice on what would it take for me to get a package. He went through a rating system of what women are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Let me tell you something. We all number one because we survived the hell that would have killed the average man. Okay? Yes, we did. Okay? We have raised children, gone to school, built businesses by ourselves. Okay. And you should not dummy down because you are successful, because you have those things, because God let you have them. And then all of a sudden, you're going to dummy down for a man because he is insecure about who he is. Guess what? I'm sorry. You know what? Don't hate the player, hate the game. Okay. But I'm in it to win it. Okay. And if you cannot be by my side to encourage me to keep winning, then you need to keep stepping. Me and you don't have nothing. If I got to stop doing what I'm doing in order to make you feel better about you, I'm not going to do that because your insecurities don't have anything to do with me, but they got everything to do with you. Okay. Many men are angry and disappointed with themselves that they didn't take the initiative. Okay. When they left you for dead, they thought you was going to die. What'd you do? You rose from the ashes like the phoenix. Okay. All right. You rose and they're like, whoa. And so they're angry with you that you took a little bit of nothing and made a whole bunch of something. So don't let no man tell you about what you not good enough, or you too aggressive. You not this. Let me tell you something. You paying your bills, you taking care of your children. And let me tell you something, God is blessing you. But stop dummying down. Oh, I ain't gonna say nothing, and I'm just gonna be submissive, and I'm not gonna say anything and challenge a man. I'm not saying that you need to challenge no man on everything, but if it's something that you feel strongly about, if a man tell you, well, I think that you working too much, you need to be spending time with me. Well, then how is the lifestyle going to continue? Your man needs to compliment you, not compete with you. And if you want me to stop doing my job in order to make you feel good and sit at home and watch TV while you texting somebody else that's younger, that's prettier, that got more going on, I'm not going to do that. That's your problem. I am not into that issue. Ladies, stop allowing these men, I don't care if they got it going on like Kevin Samuels or they're a bum, to make you feel bad about what you have sacrificed, what you have built, the legacy that you have made. You know, putting 10 kids in your minivan to take them to baseball practice and take them to dance. You did that with ball tires, with no money, okay? You made noodles last for weeks and weeks, and now you've been blessed because of your sacrifice, and then you're going to dummy down to a man because men don't like that. Because Kevin Samuels said, we're going to be a modern party of one. Well, let me tell you something, ladies. The life and death is in the power of the tongue. And here's the situation. You going to be the only person that's in that grave and the only person that's in that urn. Okay? Let me tell you this. All of that stuff that Kevin Samuels talk about, the modern woman, when he had his health issue, he had a woman that was 6-figured, educated, had her own money, assisting him, thank God. And unfortunately, it didn't work out. And based on news outlets, when he was transported to the hospital, he was by himself. He was alone. Ladies, stop going for that okie doke. Stop letting men define you. Stop letting men speak over on your life what it's going to be. Only God has that option. But if you listen long enough, you're going to start believing it. You're going to start to believe my business is a curse. Huh? My wealth is a curse. What? My children, what they're doing with their lives, you know, I put everything into them and I shouldn't have. What? Stop allowing these people to do that. God gave you the ability to make something out of nothing. And when you start to second guess who you are and what you've done, I want you to think about from whence you've come. I want you to think about them nights that you knew you didn't know how you was going to make it. I want you to think about them days that you done rode on ball tires and you done had to get your rotors replaced because you could hear them screeching. I know I've been there. I know I've been there. I want you to think about the times when you didn't know how you was going to get no food. And that, listen, let me tell you something. You made a smorgasbord out of nothing. And let me say this to you. You didn't give up. And so now that God has blessed you, now that your harvest is full, don't let nobody talk against you and what God has blessed you with. Let me tell you something. You are a winner. You are a modern woman, and don't let anybody take that away from you. You doing it, pat yourself on the back with your short hair, with your fat stomach, with all of that. Listen, every day I want you to say, I'm doing it. Because let me tell you something, and listen hard. It's a blessing to get old. And that blessing is denied to many. So pat yourself on the back, encourage yourself, and know this, you doing it, and you're going to keep doing it. And stop letting people put their mouth on you, because the more you listen, the more you're going to believe. Be blessed, modern woman. We doing this. I salute you.